Good evening, folks. I am Joe Bachman with Behind the Code. So tonight I'm doing some updates to the Independent Creator Directory website. We're actually switching to a different calendar system on there because the one that we've been using doesn't support time zones. So uh, we're going to be switching over to a different calendar system. But the nice thing about this calendar system also is that I will be able to set up a page where you will be able to go through and submit your own events. Once it's submitted, I'll get an email. I go in, look at it, and approve it. So, um, with that, let's go ahead and get jumped in here. I'm actually going through right now. I'm using Nick as a test dummy here. Let's get some music playing. I think we're going to go Never Bank on a Learning Curve from Dan Hollifield, which you can find links to all his music here on indiecd.org. And we'll just start off with track number 1, Atlanta Virtue. That. Let's take this back down. You can tell it's been a minute since I've actually done all this. And let's get this running. There we go. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually gone through and done all this. So, let's, Alex first through the door. I am a floating head today. I actually had to wear a little bit more of my shirt was showing, but I decided instead of just having the shirt kind of like fading in and out, I just readjusted the lights and became the floating head. So, and good evening, Dan. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. You are listening to Mr. Dan Hollifield's music here on Behind the Code. So with this new calendar system, it does allow for time zones, which is nice. And it does allow for the recurring events, so that'll be good also. I think. And actually, the nice thing is too, it allows for recurring, and it allows me to just automatically select, so like for Nick's show, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm not having to create 3 separate events. That's actually going to be really nice for some of these. Let's go ahead and publish this for now. And can you guys hear me okay over the music? If I'm a little too soft, let me know. I can tone the music back a little bit. But let's see, event published. This recurring event is part of a series with 783 total events. Nick, I hope you realize that you cannot quit doing Nevermind the Furthermore now until August 14th of 2028. Oh, good, you guys can hear me. Good. Alright. Floating head needs a floating drink. I would say that I would, advertise for my drink of choice, but you can't really see it because the bottle is the same color. So, let's go take a look at this. It should be indiecd.org/events. I'm going to have to add in... Oh, very nice. It adds all those in automatically. And we have Mr. Talker here joining us from Facebook land. Let me kick over to this. So, yeah, this is the new default view. I think I'm going to default it to the month view, though. So I kind of like that a little better. Yeah, we'll switch the default views. Let's hop over here to settings. I know Dawn's going to be excited about this switch also. I'm just going to have to get her access to it, because right now she actually doesn't have access to it with it being new. But that is okay. Where was I go? Oh, display. That's what I want. Default view is going to be month. We're going to leave mobile view as list. I feel mobile, if anybody goes to ndcd.org on their mobile device, that might be a better view, is just doing the list view. Yes, the floating drink. Feel like you're a Mountain Dew type of guy, Joe? Yes, I am. I am not sponsored by Mountain Dew or Pepsi, but I will also not turn down their money. So, just throwing out that out there, PepsiCo. You know, you can throw me a little money whenever you want. So let's head home and go back to events, and that should default over to that now. Awesome. So now we have that. So I don't want. Okay, event categories. There we go. So the live streams. Add that. We also need replays, because Madness Comic Network does have a lot of replays. Atlanta Virtue is my answer to the Miami Vice theme. Okay, that explains. Okay, I like that. I just realized I've probably played through that song like 4 times already. Dan, you need to tell Joe Dog to get a hold of StreamYard so they will make it to where as the song ends, it'll just go on to the next track automatically. Because I love your music, brother, but trying to figure out where the end of a song is before it restarts can be very interesting at times. Oh, only twice. Okay. That's not bad then. Call this replays. Add. And oh, I just realized I'm not sharing the same tab that I'm looking at. Alright, so now we got 3 different categories. So let's go back here to events. should be able to edit. And let's see, where do they have it at? Oh, they have it over here. Okay. So that's going to be a live stream. Update. All events. Hopefully it does not crash my server trying to update 783 events all at once. Good evening, Dawn. Alright, so let's add new again. We're gonna, oh, you know what? I wonder if I can just modify, because I used Grant as a kind of a guinea pig the other night when I was first messing around with this calendar. So he's already got one in here. So let's see if I can get rid of that. Happens weekly on Mondays. Already got that in there. And here's a live stream. Oh, I can set up feature events. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Huh. Alright, so let's update that. And folks, feel free to drop your, well, let me make sure that those who are watching via YouTube can drop links. Dan can, Dawn can. Yeah, remember how to add people as moderators as that goes on, but anybody who happens to be watching from Facebook, I know you don't have to be a moderator on there, so if you're on Facebook, feel free to drop a link. Dan and Dawn, if you have any links you want to drop, by all means go ahead. Alec, I have to work on figuring out how to make you a moderator, because I haven't done that very often, and yeah, I can't remember right offhand. And why is my watch going off? Oh, my watch is telling me it's bedtime. Alright, so we've got Grant on there now. Let's get ndcd.org actually pulled up here so that I can look at the rest of the calendar. We got Comic Book Spectrum. Let's go add new. And Dawn is advertising for Michaela Jade, which you can find all of Michaela Jade's books at authormichaelajade.com. You can also find them on ndcd.org. And I believe Michaela is also now offering book reviews and proofreading. So definitely check out MichaelaJ.com for more information on that, because I know that is more of that information is on there. It has not made it to her Indie CD profile yet, but I am going to be working on trying to figure out how to link all that together. And we have Dan Hollifield, danhollifield.bandcamp.com. Definitely check out his music. That's the music you're listening to here tonight. Speaking of which, I hear Atlanta Virtue fading out, so we are going to switch over to track number 2, Nice and Easy Does It. Again, this is from Dan Hollifield's Never Bank on a Learning Curve soundtrack. And we have LindaJCox.com. Linda is another book author that I'm not sure what style she writes. Dawn, if you want to drop what style she writes, I thought it was the same as Michaela, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So Western romance. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Let me get back into this for a minute. We're going to throw Comic Book Spectrum in here. And that will be on Joe D. McPhee's page. This is a weekly show that I believe, if I remember correctly, starts at 6 p.m. They really don't have an end time, I think, for Comic Book Spectrum. I know that always bleeds over into Stupid O'Clock. You know, why am I doing this the hard way? I have my little cheat card here. Stupid O'Clock is 8 Eastern, 9 Central on Thursdays. Okay, so I know they normally run into Stupid O'Clock, so we're gonna say 8:30. Yeah, we'll give them 9 o'clock. And that is a weekly thing on Thursdays. I have to come back to these and add in some more meat as far as the descriptions go, but I want to at least get the stuff on here, get switched over to this new calendar. Let's see. Yeah, Linda and Michaela have both written stuff under the pen name Linnea Fletcher. I need to learn where the shift key is tonight. Shift keys are overrated. And Ted has been busy in the cave. Facebook.com/thedorkcave2. Really neat page to check out, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Definitely look that up if you are a Star Wars fan. Alright, so we got all this in here. Let's go. Oh, I already published it. Okay, that'll work. And let's add new again. Got Stupid O'Clock. Thursday night hangout. That is going to be on the stupid o'clock page. That was the end of the track, so let's go over to track 3, Out of the Shadows. Throw that in there. I wonder if I could add does it give me the ability to add multiple websites? No, it doesn't. That's okay. And this is a weekly occurrence on Thursdays, starting at 8 p.m. going till 10. And live streams and publish. And I think actually we're going to take just a short commercial break, folks. Just so I can rehydrate a little bit and kind of stretch my legs. So, since we were just talking about Comic Book Spectrum and Jody McPhee, let's go ahead and play his ad real quick. We'll see you back here in about 45 seconds.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
All right, and we are back, folks. So let's get the music rolling one more time. And that was Out of the Shadows, track 3 on Never Bank on a Learning Curve by Dan Hollifield. Alright, so that one has been added in. Let's go Last Man Standing. Man, oof. That calendar never recovered after what I tried doing to it. Last Man Standing. And Last Man Standing is hosted by Dan Hollifield. There's a little gnat flying around here, and it's going to meet its demise here soon. And we are a live stream. Put that in there and publish. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing Last Man Standing as 10 p.m. on Friday. That's just weird. But speaking of Fridays, let's get the Historical Guild listed on here. Oh, oops, I didn't hit Add New first. Let's go to Add New. Historical Fencing Guild, which will be on this page. And next show is generally about an hour long. Give or take. Really kind of depends on what kind of conversation they got going that night. And we'll get that published. And add new. And we got From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher on Saturdays. Mr. McPhee again. Have a good night, Alec. And yep, most likely we'll see you in the chat on Nevermind the Furthermore tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. What am I doing? From Dusk. Okay. Go back to Mr. McPhee's page here. Snag his... Oh, it's already there. Nice. And that's on Saturdays at 9. Yep, 9 o'clock because it starts an hour before stupid o'clock. I've seen him go. I'll just set his for 2 hours. I've seen him go 2 hours plenty of times on that. So live stream and publish. And add new. Stupid o'clock. Saturday night hangout. Half stream. And that goes from 10 to midnight. And New World, Old Worlds, Track 4 of Never Bank on a Learning Curve. I do love the beat of this one. And we have Last Man Standing once again, which is on Oh, I almost had you. It's on Sundays, starting at midnight Central Time until 2 a.m. Dan's YouTube page. All right. Now, the other thing I'm liking about the way this is doing this, compared to the old calendar, you know, it's keeping all of these ones that have recurring events just grouped together, whereas the old calendar, it showed all of the every single entry on here. So Dan says studio.youtube.com/video/ their little bit of channel identity. Nice music video I made with a public domain film of Northern Lights in Norway. I will be checking that out. Quick question for you, Dan. Is it supposed to have the /edit at the very end, or no? Okay. You might want to see if there's an actual public link for it, because I'm trying it without the edit. Also, I'm not sure if that's 43IN or 43LN in the name there. Same with the L or I at the end before the / before edit. I've tried pretty much all the different combinations of both, and it's not letting me pull up that video. Alright, let's see here. So we got these folks in. So now let's see if there's a way I can have an event slug, which is good. Ah, there we go. play around with that some more. So let's take a look here. Because we want to be able to show this on the main page like I was before. Enable the events manager's default page for events. I just want to be able to pull. There's gotta be a way to do it. Right under display. So update time zone data. Let's go to our pages. There might be a shortcode I can use. We're hoping there's a shortcode I can use. Let me rephrase that. We're hoping there's a shortcode I can use. Checkout page, home page. There we are. And now we're on to track 5, WTF Rednecks Can't Groove. Does this have... Oh, this is the other neat thing. I forgot to show this earlier. People can actually subscribe to this calendar now. It should automatically pull everything in, which I just think is cool. But there has got to be a way. I know there's got to be a way to do this. So go back here. Back to events. Share this tab instead. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, you can search for events too. That's kind of cool. That's not what I'm looking for, and I'm getting sidetracked for what I'm looking for. Oh, what was I gonna... It's gotta be in settings. Squirrel, yeah. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. Should help. Recurring events, creating events. There we go. And new. That's not what I'm looking for. No, there is a way. I just can't remember how to do it again. Let's go back here. Title, event description. This is creating a recurring event. One of these things the other day was saying, sure, okay, this is part of what I'm looking for. Post. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if I place that, update it, and come over here to indiecd.org. We're going to see how badly this just broke the page. Oh. Okay, well that's not terrible. I can deal with that. Oh, I didn't set Jody McPhee's show for being a recurring thing. And this is why we proofread, folks. Let's edit this right quick. Weekly. Oh. And everything else should already be here, so update. If we refresh this, getting them on. Okay, awesome. Oh, and it is showing. Okay, that's what I was looking for. It is showing that the times are central. That is what I wanted to see. That is amazing. Just hit view calendar. That'll take them to here. Yeah, I think this will work good. Let's see if this has. Okay, search function works. Now, yes, I need to get access to it still. I'll go through the user roles here in a second and see if I can figure out how to do that. Dan Halfield says, disclaimer, I'll not pay your speeding tickets if you listen to my first two albums while driving. Yeah, I listen to these actually when I'm at work and working on paperwork and stuff, because it keeps my mind going, kind of keeps me going. So otherwise, yeah, going through my job site, I wouldn't be able to speed anyway. I mean, it's not, I-94 barely moves as it is. But oh, you know what? We're gonna jump to jump down to track number 10, since we're going to be since we're talking about speeding and everything. Track 10, rush hour traffic, don't get in my way. Alright, so we've got that going for us now. Let's get... refresh list. Back, we're going to see if we can't get Dawn access to this tonight. We're hoping we can. We're going to see if I can remember how to actually do this. So, first, I need to see what user roles you have. Editor, creator, blog, and affiliate. Well, you definitely... You know, it's probably... I had to have done it under the editor one. So... products... Oh, that's under WooCommerce. Oh, okay, you should have full access to that. Oh, you're fine, Don. You can go ahead and log in. Because you should see a new thing here on the left-hand side. It'll say events, and that'll be the new calendar. Yeah, it looks like you should have the ability to do that. Update this role. So that should give a few other people access to it now. I didn't mean to hit add new. Let's hit all users. Okay. Well, I think we are going to wrap up here for the evening. We're just about at the hour mark. Let's play one more ad real quick. One or two more here. Just so I can kind of get my final thoughts together, and we'll be right back after a short commercial from Mike Jimmy with Life on Quora. And we're going to play one final one from Kat Rothermel.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
All right, folks. With that, I think we're at a good stopping point. Apparently Dawn does have access to it. Looks a bit more user friendly on the back end. It does. It really does. And I kind of like the simplicity of it. The other one was nice. You could kind of color code it, but I don't know. It seemed like the other one, and we didn't even have everything on it yet, but it just kind of seemed like it was getting jumbled with all the different colors and everything. I think this is going to look a lot cleaner. and with the ability to have it show the time zone that it was entered for, that'll at least give people um, an idea of you know what time they can figure out the time from there. Um, so with that, so you have access. That's good. Um, I think I'm gonna hold off until tomorrow. We don't have anything on Wednesday evenings, I don't think. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Um, so I think what I'll do is I'll wait for tomorrow night. So I do need to try and get some sleep tonight and see about getting the uh community events part of it set up. Um, that way people can actually come in, and Dawn, this might even be even easier for you to use with this community events part, because worst case scenario, I'll just make you an admin. Um, but being able to just, and anybody would be able to input stuff, Dan, Dawn, Joe Dog, Carl, anybody would be able to come on to the website and go, hey, we're going to be at this convention on this date from, this time to this time, and be able to submit it. I can review it and then approve it and automatically add it into the calendar. So I think that is something that's going to, of course, it decides to give up the ghost in the middle of a stream. That is awesome. I love, love, love it. Um, let's try that one more time with feeling. There we go. Now I'm kind of wondering if you're. Let's copy this. We're going to log out. So I want to see if somebody who is not um a hiccup on your end too. Yeah, that's the hosting that I have is ideal. Um, it's ideal for this because of it not only being an unlimited amount of storage, but it's a truly unlimited amount of storage because they don't say, well, we'll give you, unlimited gigabytes, but you can only store 250,000 files. 250,000 files gets eaten up very quickly with these sites. It's just, I wish that the shared hosting was a bit better. Um, it's something I'll have to look into as far as upgrading servers again, as much as I really don't want to. Transferring all this stuff was a royal pain the last time, and trying to do it again is going to be another royal pain. That, and I'm starting to get to the point of the cost of a server is going to be astronomical. So anyway, does not look like, it looks like you have to be logged in to view the lists. You don't have to be logged in to view that calendar though. So let's just go WP admin. Log in here real quick. So I guess users will have to be logged in. I wonder if that's something I can change. Let's see here. Community events. To manage that. That is not what I was expecting. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. Let's go. Nope. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, that'll just be something I'll have to kind of dig into tomorrow night. Because I would like to make it to where I don't have to. Oh. Hey, look, I found what I'm looking for. Oh, low anonymous submissions. That's what we wanted. And we'll have to come up with a terms of submission here. Send an email alert when a new submission has been submitted. And we're going to send this to a couple of email addresses so I make sure I get it. Huh. Okay. So let's save changes. And that's the community base. So hop in here. So much for ending what I was planning to. Now that I'm back on a roll again. So let's get the. We're going to play one more song here. This will actually be from the Displaced Detective Suite by Dan Hollifield, also available on Bandcamp. The Displaced Detective Suite was actually inspired by a book written by Stephanie Osborne. So be sure to check out Stephanie Osborne. But with that, we're going to play track number 5, Highly Energetic Particles Boogie. What if I go here? Okay. Now, log out. Over here real quick, we're going to see if this works, because it should allow. Nice. Event title. Test. Event. So it's just a test of the event broadcasting system. If this was a real event, there would be real information here. And we are going to say this is an event for tomorrow at 7 p.m., ending at 9. And the time zone is Costa Rica. Looks like a good time zone. And choose JPEG. Yeah, I ain't doing all that. That is interesting, though. It'll allow it to upload. Yeah, I was going to say it's live stream. And submit event. See if that actually goes through. Yep, no problem, Don. I will let you know. Doesn't look like there's any huge changes, though. Other than the fact that you'll be able to go through and actually submit stuff without having to be logged in. So this is amazing. It sent me the email notification already. That is awesome. Alright, I think we're on the right track, folks. Let's go ahead and get this wrapped up for the evening. Again, I am Joe Bachman. Thank you for watching tonight. If you like what we're doing here, check out the Independent Creator Directory at indiecd.org. If you are a creator, click on the Become a Member. It's $20 for a lifetime membership. That's it. It's not monthly. It's not yearly. You know, it's $20 flat fee. I go through, I set up your page for you. All you have to do is send me the information you want on there and send me any updates. I will go through and update the page for you for that $20. It's a flat fee that covers everything. Be sure to check out the great independent creators that we have on this site. We have authors, comic book creators, artists, live streamers, musicians. We have a whole slew of various genres here, folks. So take a look at it. Support these great creators. Help support our site by either becoming a member or donating to help keep the lights on here. Join the mailing list. The mailing list is not something you're going to get a ton of stuff on. If you hear from me once a month, I'll be shocked. So, with that, folks, have a great evening, and we will see you all again next time on Behind the Code.